What up, my friends? Day 104 of No Excuses 2024. How's everybody doing today on this 104th day of the year of our Lord 2024? I'm doing pretty good, and as my mind does a lot, I focus on excuses. I was thinking about excuses and, making no excuses, but I gotta admit, I always loved my excuses. All right, shoot. I've told myself, or I've made so many excuses in my life that I started to believe those things for a very long time. Most of it was I wasn't worth shit. That was the biggest excuse. I'm poor, I'm this, I'm that, I got a criminal record, I got this. Whatever it was, physically, I'm hurt. Emotionally, I'm hurt and damaged. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and I said it before, it's like currency. That self-victimization, right? I talk to people all the time about what I'm doing now. Going on walks, that's basically it, right? I'm trying to show people that, you can do this. It's not that hard. You start off small and you'll expand, you'll be doing mileage after that, Anyway, I talk to people all the time and they're like, I couldn't do that. My ankle hurts. I got this issue, whatever it is. I got neuropathy in my feet and hands. I've got numb parts of my hands and tingling in my feet sometimes, depending. And I still come out here. I still get exercise done. It boosts my energy level in all areas of my life. I've loved my excuses. I lived on my excuses. I still make excuses. But I notice now that I'm making an excuse, that I'm fucking lying to myself. Because that's all excuses are. Excuses are lying to yourself to make yourself feel better for not doing the things that you know that you can do. I always knew that I could get the weight off of me. I just didn't have the motivation, not even the motivation. I didn't have that determination. I didn't have that push. I don't know what it was. I think quitting drugs and alcohol was a big part of that. Boredom was a big part of that. And just not liking the way that I felt and looked. That was a major part of it. And I always made excuses. I see Jesse Cody doing Hike the Good Hike and all that stuff. And, I was like, I'd see, was that kid John, was it Burns or something? Anyway, he did the Appalachian Trail. Jesse Cody had done the Appalachian Trail. And I was like, I couldn't do that because my back hurts. I got kids, I got this, I got that. Right, but I can do it here. Right, I can do it out here. Once I was able to snap out of that, right? And that was just putting one foot in front of the other. And then slinging several days and weeks together of 4 or 5, 3 to 5 days a week getting at it, And sorry for saying all the time. It's one of my filler words when I'm thinking. And just like But I always made excuses. I always make excuses. And all I really do, the major part of my workout is walking. Sure, I do sprints here and there, up hills and stuff like that. I do push-ups, I do squats, dips, things like that. I lift some small, lightweight, a lot of rep, little kettlebells and stuff, and stretch out a lot. And I work on what's going on in here while I'm out here and have quiet time to myself. I dissect my days, I dissect my month, my weeks. I look at where I was last year as compared to this year, which is good because I post videos all the time so I can see the difference in the way that I talk, the way that I look, and the way that I carry myself to a certain extent. I'm still me, don't get me wrong. Just a little bit less of me. But, I don't rage out anymore. I get frustrated, I get angry, but I don't live in it. I don't live in it. I'll feel it, I'll understand it, and then I go, okay, nothing I can do about that now. Move the fuck on. Start your day over. And that's the thing, you know, you can start your day over at any time. You can start your life over at any time. But you just have to stop making excuses. You have to set that intention, put it into action, and dedicate yourself to that part of the plan, right? And once you dedicate yourself to that part of the plan, you know, you string a bunch of weeks and months together. You change your intake of what kind of foods you're eating, you know, and you'll see it'll clear up your mind, and it's going to clear up your whole body. You know, I still have aches and pains, of course. I can use those as excuses every day to not do this, right? But I use them as a battle cry to get out here and move those parts of my body, push those parts of my body, stress those parts of my body. I get injuries out here, you know, not major, small ones, you know, I might twist an ankle, I broke a bone in my foot, you know, I've fallen a bunch of times, and, you know, I get up, I limp it off, and then I keep going, you know, and then I do it again the next day, even though I'm in pain, you know, when you're like, well, I'm just saying, you know, so I hope everybody can, you know, I hope people get some value out of these videos. I really do, especially my Gen X brothers and sisters. You can do this. We can do this. I'm here with you. I'm here with you every day. And I post a video just about every day. And I'm doing it. You can do it. We can do it. And we always knew it. So get at it, my friends. All right? Day 104, no excuses 2024. Ask yourself, are these excuses benefiting you? Or are they a detriment to your own situation, your own life? You got to take care of you before you can take care of anybody else. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Peace.